1. The mission begins. Preparing for space. 00 to 2:30. Overview. The video opens with an exciting first-person perspective as the astronaut prepares for one of humanity's greatest adventures. Viewers experience every moment through the GoPro camera, making them feel like they are the astronaut. Detailed explanation. The astronaut wakes up early on launch day after years of training. Mission Control performs final health checks while engineers inspect the spacecraft. The GoPro captures technicians helping the astronaut into the bulky white launch suit. Every zipper, glove, and helmet lock reminds viewers that this is a real mission. As the astronaut walks toward the rocket, crowds cheer from behind security barriers. The enormous rocket towers above, releasing clouds of vapor. The astronaut climbs the elevator, enters the capsule, and straps into the seat. 2. First steps inside the space station. 2:30 to 5:0. Overview. After docking with the International Space Station, the astronaut enters a completely different world where gravity no longer exists. Detailed explanation. The hatch slowly opens. The crew members inside the ISS greet the newcomer with smiles, handshakes, and floating hugs. The astronaut gently pushes forward and immediately starts floating. Unlike on Earth, every movement continues until another object stops it. The astronaut accidentally spins while trying to move through the station, making everyone laugh. 3. Floating like a superhero. 5:0 to 8:0. The astronaut discovers how fun and challenging life becomes without gravity. Detailed explanation. Simple actions become entertaining. Trying to pick up a pen sends it floating across the room. Instead, it forms perfect floating spheres. The astronaut chases tiny water bubbles before catching them with their mouth. The GoPro records amazing moments, doing slow-motion flips, floating upside down, gliding effortlessly, passing through narrow tunnels, racing another astronaut. Moving too quickly often causes accidental collisions with walls. Everything requires careful planning. The astronaut explains that muscles must learn completely new ways to move. Daily life in orbit, 8 o'clock to 11:30. Life aboard the ISS isn't a vacation. Every day follows a strict schedule. The astronaut begins the morning by checking mission updates. Breakfast includes tortillas, freeze-dried eggs, fruit, coffee from a sealed pouch. Crumbs are dangerous because they can float into equipment. Next comes exercise. Astronauts spend around 2 hours every day exercising because muscles and bones weaken without gravity. The GoPro shows space treadmill, resistance machines, stationary bicycle. After work, astronauts conduct maintenance, clean filters, answer emails, and talk with family on Earth. Sleeping is unusual. Instead of lying in bed, astronauts zip themselves inside sleeping bags attached to the wall. No pillows are needed because the body floats naturally. Stunning views of Earth. 11:30 to 1500. Overview. The astronaut shares breathtaking views that very few humans have ever witnessed. Detailed explanation. The GoPro moves into the famous cupola window. Earth fills nearly the entire view. The astronaut points out bright blue oceans, white cloud systems, massive deserts, snow-covered mountains, rivers stretching thousands of kilometers. The ISS circles Earth every 90 minutes. That means astronauts experience around 16 sunrises, around 16 sunsets, every single day. At night, glowing cities sparkle across continents. Lightning storms flash silently through clouds. Green and purple auroras dance above Earth's poles. The astronaut explains that seeing Earth from space makes national borders disappear. The planet looks peaceful, fragile, and incredibly beautiful. Science experiments in zero gravity. 15 minutes to 18:30. The ISS is the world's largest orbiting laboratory. The astronaut demonstrates experiments impossible on Earth. Scientists study plant growth, crystal formation, human health, fire behavior, fluid movement. The GoPro captures colorful liquids floating inside transparent containers. Without gravity, flames become perfectly round. Plants grow differently because roots no longer know which direction is down. Medical experiments help researchers understand bone loss, muscle changes, heart function, vision changes. The discoveries may improve healthcare on Earth and prepare humans for future missions to the Moon and Mars. Spacewalk Adventure, 1830 to 2200. Overview. One of the most dangerous and thrilling moments of the mission. Detailed explanation. The astronaut spends several hours preparing for the spacewalk. The spacesuit weighs over 100 kilograms on Earth, but in orbit, it feels weightless. After entering the airlock, pressure slowly drops. The outer hatch opens. Deep black space appears. The astronaut carefully exits. Earth stretches below like a giant moving globe. Holding onto safety rails, the astronaut slowly moves toward the repair site. The GoPro captures solar panels, giant station trusses, Earth spinning below. Complete silence. Every movement must be deliberate, because one mistake could be dangerous. After completing repairs, the astronaut safely returns inside. Reflections before returning home. 22 to 25 minutes. Overview. The mission comes to an emotional end as the astronaut prepares to leave the ISS. Detailed explanation. The astronaut spends one final evening floating through the station. They take a last look through the cupola window, silently watching Earth drift below. The crew gathers for farewell photos and hugs. The spacecraft undocks and slowly moves away from the station. Re-entry begins. Outside the window, bright orange plasma surrounds the capsule as it races through Earth's atmosphere. The capsule shakes violently before parachutes deploy. Finally, the spacecraft lands safely back on Earth. After months in space, gravity feels surprisingly heavy. Standing on solid ground again is both strange and emotional. The astronaut reflects on how seeing Earth from space changes the way people think about life, science, and our shared future. The video ends with a powerful message. From space, Earth has no borders, only one home for all of humanity. Every mission teaches us more about our universe and reminds us how precious our planet truly is.